Breaking news. This is our mini review of Apple right now. We've got some news, breaking news for Apple today. As you can see, it's surging away, 7% of the S&P. Why? Well, we're going to cover it very quickly in a very, very short little video here. We've got the intrinsic value, base case, 28% overvalued. But there's good reason why that's worth it right now. I'll explain in a second. Base case is 5% overvalued. Base case is 28%, and worst case 42. We could be about to go into a best case scenario. I'll explain why. The conditions are there for it, and we shall see if this comes off. It's very likely to happen. Why? Well, it's because of this. We have got today, the Apple Vision Pro pre-orders have started online, and deliveries begin February the 2nd. Why it's so interesting is you can't get hold of one. They are selling out as like hotcakes. The list is getting longer by the minute. There are some difficulties with getting hold of one. Here it is. Let me zoom in to make it as clear for you as possible. And while you're doing that, please, if you can, smash the like button and consider subscribing to my channel. I've got some figures for you in a moment. The Apple Store is back up, and pre-orders have now begun for the Apple Vision Pro, Apple's long-awaited AR and VR headset. It's leading the S&P today. It's expected that Apple will have produced a few Vision Pro headsets compared to the iPhone or iPad release, so it's likely that the pre-order quantity will sell out. It already has. Is this because they're not making very many, or is it because the demand is high? Looks to me, from where I'm looking, that the demand is off the scale. There's always money at the top. I've always said that. The cost of the model is $3,499. That comes with the 56 gigabytes or 512 for the price of $3,699. And for a 1 terabyte edition, it's $3,899. There's always money around somewhere. Apple is also offering the Apple Care for $499. The process for pre-ordering Vision Pro is more involved than for an Apple device. Certain things you have to have in place before you can get hold of one. There's all sorts of stuff going on here, and it is actually selling out by the looks of things. Now, let me very quickly look at the value. As you can see here, the intrinsic value in best case is 5%. Now, I will pay over 25% for a great company like Apple because it can grow extensively. And we've now got interest rates primed to come down in the summer. And this product is revolutionary. It's not like a new iPhone. It's like a whole new category. So very, very quickly, look at it. You can see how we've got revenue projected to increase. It's down at the moment, but projected to increase. We've got operating income expecting to increase. We've got net income going up as well. It's up 2%. You can see there. What about the balance sheet? Well, we all know that the balance sheet is exceptional. We've got long-term debt of 32%, but when you look at how much cash we've got $61 billion in cash. So there's no issue with the balance sheet, of course, at Apple. If we look at the long-term debt, $95 billion. So they can pay sort of 2/3 of their debt off in 5 minutes. They don't feel the need to. Gross margins are going to rocket. We haven't got those numbers yet, but they'll rocket on this product. It's a very high profitable product. Profitability score 82 off the scale, and their solvency is 71. And we've got no short interest at all. No one's going up against Apple right now. In fact, 0.77 hardly counts for anything. Why you'd be shorting Apple, I've got no idea. Has there been inside trading? Well, there's been a bit of selling because we know that in the last few months there's been a bit of a sell-off at the beginning of the year. Makes perfect sense, but now we're about to take off again. Okay, so there has been some inside selling. Okay, so this is just a very quick update on Apple. Apple is leading the S&P today. It's all to do with the Vision Pro. Is it selling out, or is it just they've not made enough? Well, the information where I'm looking is it's selling out and the demand is high. I actually think that is the case. So we could see Apple go over $220, and of course that will take the S&P very much higher. Let's have a very quick look at what Wall Street analysts are predicting for the stock and see if I'm right in my predictions. There we go. The average forecast is 203. We're at 191 now, so 7% upside. But the best case, which is what I think we're actually aiming for, 38%. That will put the S&P up very, very quickly. And of course, if that goes up, everything else will follow, because it will show you that that people have got money to spend. And that is on another bit of information as well, which I'm going to share with you about money to spend. Let me just give that to you now. And here it is. This is some information that was out this morning, just to follow up why I think that this is a demand, not a supply issue. If we look at this morning, the University of Michigan's consumer sentiment for the US soared to 78.8% in January 24, the highest since July 21, compared to 69.7. What this is essentially saying is the economy is strong. People have got money in their pockets. Excuse me. I think this is a major catalyst for Apple, the S&P, the overall markets. There we go. Just a quick bit of information there on Apple today. Click above my head for more information. How I get all these figures. I use Alpha Spread. You can get a free copy of it. Members can get a discount as well for a premium service. Down here in the description, over here and over here, I'll put more information on Apple and anything I think is relevant and important for this stock. Till next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other.